An Olympic competitor locked his rival's throat with an arm to choke him unconscious. Before blacking out, the man trapped his opponent's foot and twisted to dislocate the ankle, forcing a surrender. Yet he twisted his neck too sharply while struggling and broke it instantly. Officials still crowned him the victor with a leaf wreath, even though he passed away mid-match. A hydraulic press cannot squash a living human into a small compact cube on its own. The human body holds massive amounts of incompressible water. You would first fully dehydrate all liquid, grind bones and organs into fine dust, then compact the powder hard to form a dense football-sized solid cube with no liquid left inside the mixture. This brutal ritual pushes long metal spears clean through both cheeks to tear open raw flesh, then blades slide through the fresh wounds with zero pain relief. Participants switch between sword, scissors, and even loaded pistols inserted through the facial openings, enduring every sharp cut and piercing without any form of numbing medicine to ease their agony. A craftsman built special sight, restoring glasses for his losing vision daughter. When she wore them, she witnessed a horrifying truth. Earth rested inside a giant beast's stomach that manipulated human minds to hide the fact we were slowly being consumed. Terrified, she ripped out her eyes. Her father burned all blueprints and vanished, never to recreate the eyewear again. Hey! The warmongering king burned every peace gift his nephew sent month after month. The young man hoped to unite divided lands and stop endless brutal warfare. He filled his final gift box with powder, knowing fire would trigger a blast instantly. The explosion killed the king, united all territories, and brought lasting peace to the region. Empty the crisp can and fill it tight with soft ice cream with no empty air gaps. Slide thin wooden popsicle sticks through the can side to fix them firmly in place. Freeze the whole container solid so cream locks tight around each wooden stick. Cut the can into round slices, peel packaging and dip each disc in warm melted chocolate. She carved thin carrot layers only with the sharp edge of her two front teeth. Live broadcast viewers were shocked by her delicate detailed tooth carving work. Her cheeks and teeth aged non-stop for days as she tried harder complex patterns. Her greatest finished piece was a full detailed miniature carving of the Great Wall. Walk along curb edges and imagine all flat pavement is burning hot molten lava. Lie in bed, balance a pillow on feet and toss and catch it over and over again. Splash, pull water onto dry concrete to darken the plain gray stone surface. These simple, silly, playful moments are shared nostalgic memories for nearly everyone. En 1835, un anarchiste a construit un fusil à 25 canons pour tuer le roi de France. Il a tiré 400 balles sur la foule, 18 personnes sont mortes. Le roi lui a survécu miraculeusement. Le recul du fusil lui a brisé les deux bras. Il a été arrêté tout de suite, puis exécuté. Il est monté dans un cercueil enterré à presque 3 mètres de profondeur. Livre, petite télé, lumière électrique, tube de ventilation. On lui passait de la nourriture, il faisait ses besoins dans un sac, le remontait. Les gens payaient pour lui parler. Après presque 5 mois, on l'a déterré, record du monde. On a retiré une bosse dans sa mâchoire, dedans des centaines de petites dents. À 3 ans, une tumeur est apparue qui n'arrêtait pas de fabriquer des dents. Le dentiste en a trouvé plus de 500, certaines petites comme un grain de sable. Il les a toutes enlevées, sourire normal. 3 clous enfoncés à moitié, on coupe la tête des clous. On les enfonce plus profond, un autre clou par-dessus. On tape, les clous sont sous la surface. Colle, cheville en bois, on scie, on ponce, surface lisse. Les clous invisibles. Back in 2015, a man shot an armadillo with a revolver. Its bony armored shell deflected the bullet, sending the round ricocheting straight back to strike his jaw. He suffered severe trauma and needed emergency surgery to fix the harmful damage from his own misfired bullet. Greek soldiers hid inside a giant wooden horse left outside Troy's gates. Trojans dragged the structure in thinking it was a sacred peace gift. Once the city fell quiet at night, hidden troops slipped out, unlocked the gates, and let the full Greek army storm in to conquer Troy completely. Melting one person's body fat into a candle gives 4 full months of flame. All humans combined yield 200 billion pounds of fat, enough for a giant candle burning. Nearly 3 billion years of small candles lighting every home for 15 years, with no people left to use them. Game cheaters hide weighted fake dice between their fingers to cover real ones. They slide their hand off the table, swap the dice secretly with their thumb. Tiny internal metal weights tilt each die to land on pre-selected numbers, rigging every roll while appearing totally honest to everyone watching nearby. A soldier strapped an ultra-lifelike fake arm to his teammate and hid a loaded pistol behind his own back. He lifted his empty real hand to fake surrender to opposing troops. The enemy trusted the trick and lowered all their firearms. Then the soldier instantly pulled out his concealed gun and launched a sudden close-range assault on the unsuspecting soldiers. Crew workers hammer countless small raised metal bumps into concrete sidewalks on purpose. The textured patterns transmit clear tactile signals through footwear and walking canes. Long race strips guide pedestrians along safe paths. Dotted bumps mark mandatory stop zones, and vivid yellow coloring aids visually impaired people in quickly identifying the special walking surface ahead. Law enforcement attaches bright yellow locking devices across vehicle windshields to punish unpaid parking fines. 2 heavy suction cups grip glass with 1,000 pounds of holding power, resisting tearing attempts and activating a loud built-in alarm. Drivers can only unlock the tool by scanning its QR code, paying the full penalty fee, and inputting a unique 4-digit release code afterward. Monks climbing steep Segong mountain slopes fitted 2 separate wooden blocks under their slipper soles. 1 forward and 1 rear. Climbers took off the front block, ascending hills to keep feet aligned for steady balance. When heading downhill, they removed the back block, stabilizing their stance to avoid slips on the steep, slippery, rough mountain trails all the way down. Ancient Egyptian women used 2 separate cloth sacks filled with barley and wheat to test pregnancy. They urinated into both sacks and waited for sprouting grain meant a baby was on the way. Barley sprouting first predicted a male child, while wheat sprouting ahead signaled the unborn baby would be a girl. Caregivers place infants gently inside dedicated safety baby boxes for families unable to raise their newborns. Once the compartment door shuts, hidden silent alarms alert facility staff instantly. Workers retrieve the abandoned baby in under 5 minutes with 0 interrogation. Judgment or blame toward the distraught parents, setting a bullet atop a lit lighter can ignite its internal gunpowder and launch the projectile, yet without a rigid gun barrel to build focused pressure. The bullet carries minimal striking force. The weak shot lacks stopping power, leaving anyone within range enough time to attack and overpower the person handling the loose bullets. Military aircraft release countless tiny solid metal dots known as wolf dog bombs from high altitudes. These devices held no explosive gunpowder at all, falling at 1,000 feet per second in massive swarms. The dense metal dots packed enough kinetic force to pierce straight through standard infantry combat helmets of ground troops below. C'est l'histoire vraie d'une femme tombée enceinte en prison sans aucun contact physique. En 2022, Daisy Lynch, âgée de 29 ans, est incarcérée pour avoir tiré sur son compagnon. La même année, John dépasse 23 ans, est emprisonné pour meurtre dans le même établissement. Ils ne sont séparés que par un mur qui devient le lien de leur amour improbable. Un jour, Daisy entend une voix douce par la ventilation. C'est John, elle lui répond et cet échange marque le début de leur discussion quotidienne. Ils se lient d'amitié, partagent des secrets, s'échangent des photos. Un soir, John lui dit qu'il aimerait avoir un enfant avec elle. Il élabore alors un plan et transmet son sperme emballé par la ventilation. Daisy se féconde manuellement. Il répète l'opération 5 fois par jour pendant un mois. En juin 2024, elle accouche. Le test ADN confirme la paternité de John. Les autorités les séparent aussitôt, mais l'amour trouve toujours son chemin. Pendant un marathon, un coureur s'arrête brusquement et entre dans des toilettes mobiles. Il y reste 2 minutes tandis que les autres athlètes continuent leur course. Un agent du personnel frappe à la porte, puis l'homme ressort et accélère fortement. Il dépasse tous ses concurrents et se retrouve dans les 10 premiers. Les journalistes s'interrogent car cet athlète a toujours eu de mauvais résultats. Il soupçonne un dopage et demande un contrôle après la compétition. Il termine à la 9e place et le test s'avère totalement négatif. La vérité révélée plus tard, le coureur dans les toilettes est resté sur place. Celui qui a fini la course n'est autre que son frère jumeau identique. Une femme appelle l'hôtesse de l'air et refuse de s'asseoir à côté d'un homme. La cabine devient silencieuse, l'hôtesse accepte de chercher une autre place. Plusieurs minutes passent, les passagers chuchotent et observent la scène. L'hôtesse revient et annonce qu'il n'y a plus de place en classe économique. Elle consulte le commandant et attend encore 10 minutes. Le commandant confirme l'absence de siège libre en classe économique. Une place est toutefois disponible en première classe contre les règles habituelles. Avant que la femme ne parle, l'hôtesse s'adresse à l'homme noir à ses côtés. Elle lui propose de rejoindre la première classe pour éviter toute gêne. Un silence s'installe d'abord, puis les passagers applaudissent chaleureusement.
A card slid out from a dollar bill, piercing straight through the paper, yet the dollar was intact. The card was made from 2 identical cards glued together at the top, with the bottom half of one cut away. Wrapped around the bill, the flap hooked into the folded paper, looking like it passed through a clever magic trick. Poke a small hole in an egg, pour out the contents, rinse and dry the shell. Fill it with ground pepper and flour, cross 2 strips of tape over the hole. Trapping the powder inside, the fragile shell shatters instantly when thrown, creating a cloud of pepper that stings an intruder's eyes, a spicy home defense. A magician locked his assistant in a box and reached for his saw. Suddenly a man jumped from his seat, grabbed a sword and stabbed the magician in the neck. Thinking he was saving the woman's life, it was a small town, no one had seen the trick before. The magician survived and explained the assistant was never in danger. A hero with bad timing. For the Matrix, a massive rig of 120 still cameras was placed in an arc around Keanu Reeves as he performed the action. Each camera flashed one after another, capturing a frozen instant from every angle. Editors stitched the frames together into a sequence, making the shot glide through time. That's bullet time. Neo's iconic dodge, a revolution in film. If you pick between instant $1 million or a single penny, doubling daily over 30 days, most grab the quick million right away. The penny grows slow, early hidden just $5, 12 cents by day, 10 and $5,000 by day, 20 by day. 30 low compound growth pushes its value past $5 million, 5 times bigger than the upfront cash reward. He coated his hands in plaster before slipping on official boxing gloves, hiding the hardened material from plain sight mid-pre-fight checks. His heavy-weighted blows wrecked his opponent's eyes and facial tissue across 10 brutal rounds. The opposing coach spotted unnatural rigid glove. Texter during a post-match handshake and ordered them cut open to expose the illegal cheating scheme. A woman was killed in inside a home, leaving unknown extra blood traces. Investigators could not ID back then. Her husband locked the space, fully untouched, and preserved every single piece of furniture unchanged for 26 years. Updated forensic DNA testing decades later matched an old high school admirer he once turned down, who stood accused of the fatal attack on his spouse. People can turn into stone after falling into Tanzania's Lake Natron. The lake's extremely hot water hits extreme high temperatures, packed with dense salt and natural minerals. Any creature falling in gets fully encrusted by these mineral deposits and hardens into preserved stone like statues over time. Hey!